ongoing drama, but in a good way, sorta, I guess. In the good way means that we come together to find solutions. Okay, it's not a good way that we have obstacles that make us want to do this. So I also have professional friends who, because of the COVID pandemic, find themselves in financial shortfalls. Some of these are very excellent professional friends, struggling now. So that's part of this journey, which is solemn and personal. Some of these same individuals, and they are and it's hard for them, you guys. When they see this, I want them to understand and feel me, because I am feeling for them, okay? Because we're older, and I know, okay, I know what this change represents. On the other hand, why can't you change? Why can't you change? Not that I'm thinking you should, and I hate that you're being forced to change. I hate that you're being forced to change by this pandemic. And I know that you're an exceptional professional who spent years, perfecting their craft. And that's why I am humbly saying this, okay, that I respect the challenge that throwing this wrench into your life. I respect the challenge that it is. My goal is to help you deal with that. That's what I see my goal is. For my professional friends, long-standing people, very prideful, professional people, busted their ass all these years for perfecting their craft, I am humbly saying to you, humbly, that this pandemic is forcing you to change. And as terrifying as it is, it might still be a wondrous outcome for you. That the karma may take you to something better. That's all I'm saying. I'm not suggesting it's good. Good. I'm not making light of it at all. I recognize you have spent your time working at your craft. It's a wrench now, and his money's tight now. So the challenge still remains. Okay? See, I have no wife and no children. So y'all made me think. I could do another package. But what are you going to do? In other words, some of you are professional people. They just came out with the baddest $600 video switcher that you could ever imagine. Okay? Okay? And a bunch of you that I'm talking about, you got everything else. You got a studio, you got a facility, you got all of that. You even got cameras that are HDMI. Some of you don't, but a bunch of you do. A bunch of you got DSLRs, a whole bunch of you. So, I can put together a package for those of my friends who are professionals, who are struggling with dealing with this pandemic, who have a studio or who have a facility at home. Okay, they have a bunch of the shit. They have it. Okay, but their money is really tight right now. So I can help those same people jump to streaming. Okay, it's a different cost to me, but I can do it. In other words, I can get you the video switcher, that new Blackmagic ATEM Mini Pro. Okay, it's $600. I bought that one, and I bought 4 of the ATM Minis. It gave away 2 already. So I could do that package, but the requirements should be the same. Okay, and I'm not bugging you. Okay, because this is where it gets funny. See, these same professionals that we're talking about, y'all don't do no selfies, right? I know. You're above it. See, it's that same old shit. Here we go. See, this is the same shit we've been dealing with for a bunch of years. Well, I've been telling y'all to do shit. You've been above it. You've been above it. I've been saying post shit, social media. You've been above it. Some of y'all actually have said, and one of you who's very involved in media and music actually has said, I don't do that social media shit. I bet you won't say that shit today. So, it's the same bar. Victor and I discussed this. And Victor's the kind of one who brings me home with this. He goes like, if they're not willing to do anything, what are you helping them adjust to? In other words, if you're not going to do a program where you're actually producing content to put out there, then what are we helping you do? Have hobby time at home? Okay, that's like worthless. You need to decide, unfortunately, at this time, how you're going to deal with your life in this pandemic and what you can do in the meantime that'll fulfill your soul, your spirit. Okay, some of it is telling a story. I don't know which. I think it's my job to stimulate you to think and then to set you free. But I'm not to tell you what to do. I'm not supposed to tell you what story to tell. You're supposed to tell that. You see what I'm saying? I'm just supposed to help you get there. So, I'm going on record. I have a number of friends who are professional people. I could get you that Black Magic ATEM Mini Pro and one of the Sony A5000s. Okay? Even though like I said, I shouldn't have to really do that for a bunch. A bunch of you don't need cameras. A bunch of you got studios. So why can't I just do what it takes to tap your studio into the current thing, which is really to explain to you how to use, get you the what you really need is the Blackmagic ATEM Mini Pro. And then when you tie that into your studio, you got computers, you got mics, you got everything. You don't have to change none of that shit. Use the phone you like now. Everybody use their phone. Everybody use the phone that they like now. Okay, look at this. So, I'm willing to buy the ATEM Mini Pros and get, but the requirements are the same. You gonna shoot some video? You gonna post something? What is this? Anonymous shit? Hobby time at home? What is this? See, now if you're gonna make some programming, I don't care what it is. Go shoot the kids in your neighborhood. I don't care what it is. But that's really the question of the day. Because I'm looking at stuff now. Because I know what you need. And we could do a show about updating. Okay, can this be a reality show? Don't you want people to know you? Okay, so maybe the biggest jump to internet television is for me to help you, the professional, adjust to today's world. Take your home setup that you got. It's bad. I know it's bad. Take that on air, live, to showcase what you're doing. You might have artists in your area come in your studio, do something that where I can get behind it and explain to me why I'm paying $600 to buy a stranger some shit. Okay? That's pretty much as simple as it goes. Okay? But then again, I'm asking you, the public, ain't that one hell of a reality show? And look how cost effective. It ain't $6,000. Think about it. Just think about it. Just think about it. So I could spend less than $1,000 and take one of your much loved music pros and get them over the hump. Get them live on the air. You love them as much as I love them. That's what that cost me. Less than $1,000. So what I'm saying is, Ain't that worth making that a show and going around doing it? The issue, I want to do that. I got a hard on for this. The issue is finding the artists willing to work. The issue is finding the creative professionals willing to grow. I can help them, but they got to do the homework. And then what are they going to do afterwards? I'm not signing no paper to them. They don't have to pay me back none of this shit. So what do we get to ask of them? That's what I ask you, because to me, you my community, and if I'm gonna buy that shit for them, maybe you got some say so. Okay, but write Victor Allen, don't write me. No, I'm just kidding. I'm just kidding. I'm just saying, you're gonna watch it unfold. I can make the commitment right now. I'm telling you, I ain't lying. I'll make the commitment right now. I wanted to do one a month. I can't find one a month. I can't find them. Do you understand that? I can't find them. They don't want to do pay-per-view. Too much pride. I can't find artists who want to produce and promote their own shit out their house. They won't do pay-per-view. Too much pride. So I can't find people to embrace and endorse. There are people out there getting to know me say, Mario, you kind of embrace this. You try. Yes, I'm trying to embrace a bunch of shit. I got no wife, no children, and my ex got 40 pairs of shoes upstairs in the guest room. I'm going to help some of these artists go live. If I could just find the ones who want to do the work and tell the story. Sell their own shit. And I'm not asking them for a goddamn dime. Do you understand that? Not a damn dime. But I can't even find the ones to give this shit to.